Yo, Seemlytuber back at it again with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about a couple of things. We have Activision Blizzard employees announced they would stage a walkout on Wednesday, July the 28th, to protest leadership in the wake of the lawsuit highlighting harassment, inequality, and more with the company. And what I have to say, going along with this, good for them. And on the other side of things, the people that are saying that you that are mad that people are boycotting Activision Blizzard, I don't know why you wouldn't why you wouldn't care about the well-being of other human beings, why you wouldn't care that some people why you would be mad that some people care about other people's well-being, about the people that make these games. They care about them being in good health because they make the games that you know and love. If you play Activision Blizzard games, um like, let them do them. If people want to boycott and not buy Call of Duty and not buy Activision Blizzard games for a while, let them do that. Let them teach Activision Blizzard a lesson they should have learned a long time ago, especially with the way that they've been making these latest Call of Duty games, and some of their games just been pushing them out there. You should have no reason to abuse your workers when you're releasing the same game every year and you're not really improving upon it much at all. And then you're just throwing the newest game iteration into your Fortnite like game in Warzone. So, hey man, yeah, you get what's been coming to you. In the next story, Norman Reedus is pretty much teasing Silent Hill. He's posting a pic with the bunny from Silent Hill. We know he's working on another game as a voice actor, and I guess another character model in a game, as well as voicing a character in it. So I don't know if it's Silent Hill. We don't really know. He's been pretty quiet on what that project is. But we could infer from this that what that game is going to be. As well as we have the abandoned trailer app today. It looks like they're teasing Metal Gear Solid. In the background, you can see a person with an eye patch, and if you know the Metal Gear Solid series, we know who is an iconic character that has an eye patch in Metal Gear Solid. So, another story is something that I have been talking about on this channel for the longest, how Xbox Game Pass is not a sustainable service. We also have former executive Sean Layden from PlayStation saying he doesn't know how it's going to be how it's going to be a sustainable to release AAA games on this service that costs usually at the minimum like 120 million on a service that only has 23 million subscribers at this point as of April. Let's be honest, like, I've been saying this for the longest. How are you going to release AAA games with that price point? You bought all these studios. You're gonna have to release AAA games from some of these studios a good bit, especially Bethesda. You're gonna be releasing AAA games from Bethesda, and you know Bethesda's track record. These AAA games they release are in a buggy state, so you got to fix that buggy game. That's gonna cost extra money on top of the initial price point. You only have so little subscribers. These subscribers, majority of these subscribers are not going to pay for this game on top of playing it in Xbox Game Pass. Let's just be honest about that. So, with each console generation, this is his quote, with each console generation, cost of games go up 2 times. PS4, 100 to 150 million. It stands to reason that PS5 games, when they hit their stride, will exceed 200 million. It's going to be very difficult for a handful yeah, a handful of large players to compete in that space. So he's also saying that it might be an acquisition of a lot of studios coming this gen to make these higher price point games and stuff. Is gonna be an acquisition of a lot of studios this gen. And to go along with that, if the price is increasing on making these AAA games, it's exceeding its initial price point from the previous generation. That also stands to reason. A lot of it. How is this service going to be sustainable at $9.99 a month? How's it going to be sustainable? Even Netflix is filling the wanes. Their investors are worried about them because they're continuously increasing the price, and they're only at 200 million subscribers right now, and they're putting out movies at the price points of AAA games, like like they're putting out $90 million budget movies, and their investors are worried because they only have 200 million subscribers right now because they lost half of their subscribers. They're worried for their money right now. Just think about that. In the viewpoint of Xbox, they only got 23 million as of April of this year. They're in the hole right now, and you have players that have got 3 years worth of this service for like $3. That's very worrying. Like, you got people that are cheating the system on this service. I'm paying full price, but there's like people that actually have the console are only paying $1 to $2 for 2 years of this service. They've been bragging about it. So you got to think, if there's more than just a couple 100,000 of people that cheated the system to get that $1 to $2 price point, then you're losing out on a lot of money. You don't even have that player base paying the full price. How is this going to be sustainable when you start releasing these AAA games? Maybe this is why they've held off on releasing these games so far. Maybe that's why they haven't released. Maybe they're trying to get as much money as possible out of the subscribers in this first 2 to 3 years of the generation of the Series X and Series S. And then at that point, they'll have a little bit of buffer money from those subscribers, and that will pay on the back end of the development of these games. Maybe that's why. But I don't know how long this is going to be sustainable, especially Microsoft is a $1 trillion company, but it's going to start hurting their bottom line. It's going to start hurting their bottom line really bad eventually. Like, it's going to take a while for them to get to 500 million subs. They're going to have to be at that level, Netflix level of subscribers, to really get their money back off of what they're spending on AAA games alone. Not to mention, you're buying the rights to have games on your service from these third-party sources. So we don't know how much they're paying EA a year just to have EA Play on their service. We don't know how much they're paying these third-party devs for their games. So you got to take into account, that's a loss right there. That's taken away from how much they're making. So, do we even know if they're breaking even? Do we even know? I feel like they're still in the hole right now. You have people cheating the system. You're paying for games from third-party sources. You're paying for games from indie devs. You're paying for these games to be on the service. You're also offering a discount on these games to buy them off of the store when they're about to leave off or while they're on the service. So you're losing money on your original storefront as well, offering this discount for being subscribed into Game Pass. So you gotta think about that. That goes into their Game Pass profit margins as well. How is this going to be sustainable? I don't know. Well, we shall see. If they get to those levels of subscribers, then yes, it will be profitable. But they've got to get the tech down for it to go on the TVs. They might have to get this on Nintendo Switches to reach those levels of subscribers, and they also have to perfect it on PC. You got to have it on multiple fronts because there are not that many players across just the two devices they have it on right now. So they got to perfect it on multiple fronts and actually have people participating in buying this service. But we'll see if they get to those levels. But I've been talking about this for the past year or two. Like it's real. I really don't know. Or are they going to have to downgrade these games? That might be an option as well. Downgrade them to AA or triple or 1A quality games, and then they will be able to afford it. I don't know. But that's all I really got for this one. That's a question to leave out there in the air. I'm gonna see y'all on another one. Seemlytuber out. Peace. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out of here.